Greetings to everyone. I think I have to take a little bit of a pause to be able to speak in such a platform. This is just a fantastic day. It's a fantastic day, and I think me being in a netball game for such a long time, I understand the challenges that we have. I understand where we come from and where we're heading to. And standing here today, being called an ambassador, not just for this event only or the challenge only, but for super sports schools as well. I think it's just creating so many opportunities, and it's showing the public that women in sports deserve to be recognized. And through netball, we have to thank DStv, Super Sports, MultiChoice, all of you guys on board for actually taking us serious, because I think the amount of work that we put into our sports is tremendous. And it's because we respect what we do. We actually know that it has a future, and you are just putting a stamp to say it does have a future. So it's going to tell a whole lot of netball girls out there, there's males as well that plays our sport, the fact that what we do is not just a joke, it's not just there for the matter of time, but for long, and that's what we want. I'm standing here really excited to see South African schools netball here, Netball South Africa being here as well, Department of Sports, Arts and Culture being here present, with everyone that really has the background of netball and supporting our sports, coming together in actually ensuring that the development of our sports is well looked after. And through these big people coming on board and saying, yes, we're going to put our hand in support of what you guys are trying to do, I think it's just fantastic. Sometimes when we're in our sports, we look to achieve things on our own, and we shut doors to people who want to help or who want to take us to a different level. And I'm really excited to see that we as a sporting code are opening up those doors to say, come and help us, because we don't want to be where we are, even if it's a good place, but we want to go even further, not just for the sake of us who are there already, but probably for all those young girls and boys who look up to every netball role model in our country and all over the world. We look at countries and get excited about what they do. We learn so much from them. I think with such initiative, Schools Netball Challenge, a lot of countries are going to look at us and see that we can come up with something big that's going to actually create so much hype, so much confidence, and so much hope in our girls and boys growing up and looking forward to sport as being a career one day. I'm really grateful that I can be seen as probably one of the people who can stand in front and be the voice of the athletes out there and be the hope of the athletes out there. Because if I think of my journey, it's quite exciting actually to think that I can stand in front of such big people, and not big in weight, big in their positions. I grew up with so much respect in my ways of doing things, and it's not because I just wanted to be like that, but it's because of the background I come from. I got taught that if you respect people, people respect you back, and if they don't, eventually they will. In everything I do, I always put that in mind, and it's because of my background and my upbringing. And every time I talk about my background, I always say, most of the people would think it was actually a harsh journey, but I want nothing else than how I grew up and how the sports found me, because it's created the Bongi that's standing in front of all of you today, probably speaking into the public to say, each and every young girl out there, doesn't matter where they come from, doesn't matter the food they eat during the day, doesn't matter the amount of money they take to school during the day, it doesn't matter the school uniform they wear, the shoes that are torn, it doesn't matter the distance they walk to school, they all deserve a chance to be seen, a chance to be looked after, a chance to play the sports, a chance to actually play and represent their country, a chance to stand in front of people as a captain of the national team, a chance to actually stand as an ambassador of such a big sport that I respect so much, and a chance to actually look at people and see their worth rather than all the negatives that we can see. I always say, if we see ourselves and respect ourselves as we should, everyone who looks up to us will actually do so as well. In our ways, we pave the way and we show athletes out there that this is the way forward. So it's very important of how we put our steps forward, and every step that we take, what message does it send to the public? And I really hope up to today, for whatever much I've done personally in sports, in our sports, every contribution I've made and I'm still going to make is actually going to pave the way, not just for Bongi. I probably don't need much at this point, but for every young girl and boy that want to play the sports and that want to be seen and be respected and be acknowledged. They all deserve a chance that I've gotten. And I think I've seen my life now up to this stage, up to standing here today. I always say I feel like it all starts with Bongi. Wherever have we heard that there will be a netball challenge and there will be someone standing as an ambassador for that challenge, and actually someone really standing for the netball as a code to represent what we are and to show people what we are about. We are about the change. We are about for something good, and this something good is respected by everyone in our sports and people outside, including the DStv, the MultiChoice, the Super Sports, the Department of Arts and Culture, everyone sitting here, everyone listening to what we're doing today. I'm really grateful that we're going ahead for something big, and it's going to be so amazing, not for Bongi, not for all of us, but for the generations to come. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you all enjoy your day today. Awesome.